Hello friends, today we are going to discuss assignment 11, that is of week 11 of the course Operation and Planning of the Power Distribution System. So the first question was asked like appropriate integration of a distribution generation to a distribution network reduces the energy loss of the network because there are four options. The correct answer, the most appropriate answer is it supplies power demand locally because the location of the integration of distributed generation is at load end itself. So the required amount of power by the load is directly supported by the distributed generation at load level only. Second, which of the following can be the consequences of distributed generation power exceeding the load demand in the distribution network? So it can raise the voltages above the certain threshold value in the network, so over voltage condition across the network, and as the power is bidirectional, so increased power losses in the network is partially correct in some cases. So these two options are correct. You can check whether subsynchronous resonance is correct or not, but I don't want to take it as a correct option, so I am not going to take it. But more than one option can be correct. So what is there in the mind of the invigilator at the time, I am right now not with him. Third is, which of the following objectives are considered in both power system planning as well as distribution network reconfiguration? So there are two options. One is minimization of energy losses and maximization of the reliability. These two are the main concern or objective functions. Which of the following is a distributed energy resources? So battery bank storage system or battery energy storage system and pumped hydro storage system. These two are the distributed energy resources. Which of the following is the function of central controller CC in microgrid? So charge controller or central charge controller CC can perform state estimation and security assessment evaluation, switching over the microgrid to grid connected mode or islanded mode, means switching of the operation of the mode, performing active and reactive power control of the microgrid or micro sources to keep stable voltage and frequency at load ends. So these all are the functions of central controller. So answer is all of the above, D. Now sixth question is, vertical axis wind turbine do not require yaw control because they do not require to face wind direction, as air flowing from any direction can rotate the blades because it is a vertical axis wind turbine. Now in question 7 and 8, study the two statements labeled as assertion and reason. So point out this: if both A and R true, then R is the correct explanation of A. 2 is the both A and R true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. If A is true but R is false, if A is false and R is true, so these are some options that we have to take out for the correct option as correct option. Assertion is, in active distribution network, the voltage regulation is generally preferred using the active power control such as active power curtailment of photovoltaic sources. The reason is the node voltage deviation in distribution networks are more sensitive to active power injections as compared to that of the transmission network. So the reason is correct and it is a correct explanation of assertion A. So option 1 is correct. So I am going with option 1. Now 8th, high penetration of distributed generation in active distribution network necessitates the deployment of advanced protection and control schemes. The reason is the bidirectional power flow introduced by DG units may alter fault current levels and may lead to miscoordination or even failure of conventional protection schemes. So the reason is correct for the assertion A. So option 1 is correct in this case. Now in question 9, they have asked, mark the option in which both A and R are correct. So the correct option in my case, that what I have gone through, is The voltage control in active distribution network is generally preferred using reactive power as compared to the active power, because voltage has direct coupling with reactive power and angle deviation has a direct coupling with active power. So voltage control is preferred using reactive power control, and reason the voltage control using active power injection or absorption is not economical option as compared to the reactive power control. So answer D is correct according to me. How does the integration of distributed generation contribute to resilience of the microgrid? So by providing the power to the critical load during microgrid islanding is the correct answer. So C is the correct answer in this. Now I am submitting the answer. So the server is having some issues. Now this pop-up has shown that your answers are successfully submitted.